So I'm about to upload a series of videos that I found on TikTok. I will tag the original creator in them, of course. The one problem that I have is things seem like they're real, but also seem like they could easily be faked. I'm usually a pretty good judge on this one, but I definitely need a second opinion here. If you go check out his full page, you can see all the stuff he does. It would be no surprise if things were attached to him or drawn to him. I say him, but I'm not sure if it's a him or a her. But it would be no surprise if they were drawn to this person. So, stay tuned and I'll start posting. I will upload the full content to my YouTube channel with no breaks in it. That way you can watch one after the other. But this one's definitely a little weird and a little off-putting for me. So, I'll say this once and I'll probably say it 100 more times throughout these videos. I do not like the way that the doors shake. When they open and close, it looks off. Now, FYI, I did not upload all of the videos because there were quite a few, but his channel's down on the bottom if you want to go look at them. And we all know what this is. It's a Divic box that he found in his basement and now has decided to open, whether he knows or not. Coordinates. Now, this is why I say, I am not surprised at all if anything's following this person. Because, one, Ouija board. That's likely to aggravate things. So, I have the same issue with the trapdoor to the basement. It looks weird. Now this right here, it looks fresh. So I'm thinking he probably has somebody breaking into his house versus a ghost problem. If it's not all staged. I don't want to outright say it because I don't want to put anybody down like that, but he's finding these dolls everywhere. Stuff like this is happening. There's a sage from the Dybbuk box. That looks like it's got a string attached to it. Who said there's not somebody behind that door?
Little baby, don't say a word.
That right there is another thing that sets me off. It looks fake. And again, with the doors, they don't look right. Don't look right the way they shake. And then, boom, Necronomicon. That is why I say something might actually be following this person. But on the other hand, you have things like this. This seems more like an actual person doing it.
Testing my dolls for energy.
We all know this filter doesn't always work properly.
She has a lot.
Okay, so this guy should not be opening this box. He found it outside, has an altar clock laying over the top of it. Probably not a good idea. First thing you see when you open the box, a doll with die written on it. I'd get rid of it, wouldn't you? Now this one right here opens an entirely different can of worms. You'll see it in future videos and understand what I'm talking about, but entirely different can of worms. This guy really needs to stop picking up random stuff, because obviously he's a magnet. Here's another thing I have a slight issue with. So yes, he's going to throw away in the dumpster, but watch when he sets it down. The doll was set down gently and easily within arm's reach. And then there's stuff like this. So I have questions. Like, was that chair already there? Now, this one is going to be really hard to flicker not only the oven light, but the kitchen light at the same time. So, kind of weird. Once again, another reason things might be attached to him. He likes exploring abandoned places and taking things with him. No, it could have been somebody in there, because when it opens the door, the room is pitch black in the back of the room. So who knows? Obviously nobody behind the door, but seriously, who knows? This one gets me. The way that doll is pulled, looks like there might be. Now, I do find it pretty interesting. The doll's clothes do not burst into flames. But of course they continue to destroy it, which probably is not the best idea. That's not a bad omen at all.
Bro.
Neither is that. Now I want you to notice, this is the abandoned house he went into before. Look at that roll of wrapping paper. And you can see a shadow walking away. Ooh. That's faked. Once again, don't like the way that they do this. why I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy, because sometimes I see hairy arms, sometimes I see a dress. It might be two people recording this, honestly.
I saw a picture laying in my lawn. Kinda looks like my house. As I was approaching my door,
See, that one's a
it
guy.
opened. Then I found Gordon Ramsay. I was moving into my new house. I was alone, and this happened.
I'll give it to him. That is kind of weird.
Good luck to me. I was at my grandmother's old house. She asked me to grab something from the basement. I could not believe what happened next.
If I remember correctly, this is the video I have the biggest issue with.
WTF.
Oh, sorry about that. This is the video that I really had a problem with, which really makes me think somebody is just breaking into his house or it is all staged. Watch, right here. That's human. That ain't a ghost. That door doesn't actually have a keyhole. I locked your separate shed.
I came home from work. Something seemed strange. My lights were on, and something weird happened.
It just mirrors look like there was a shadow there. Almost looked like there's
WTF
something
is that
underneath those
thing?
blankets too.
Somebody get me out of here.
Still don't like the way the doors are opening and closing. It's weird.
Kept getting alerts at my
We're not
ring.
interested.
Obviously,
I
a
said,
fake
"Shut
hand
up."
attached to a stick.
They kept
some
bothering
sorts.
me. OMG. Who is this?
Oh, this part right here.
Then
really
this
looks
happened.
fake.
I was exploring my new place.
Okay, so I have several issues with this one. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
I already saw the one shed, but I didn't know there was another.
So, this right here.
What is this box?
Does not look like it's been sitting out in the shed very long, and the wax seal is completely out. The dirtiest thing in the box is the paper on top. If it had been sitting out in the shed for a while, I'd expect it to be all dingy and dirty and dusty. it's still shiny. Why are you doing that? Those look like fresh dollar bills, too. Okay, so what did y'all think? I see many red flags as to where it could be fake. I see many things that could be real. I see red flags as to where you may have something actually following you around because, you know, you have the Necronomicon and you're playing with the Ouija board. So, very plausible either way. I'm more leaning towards a mixture of the two, real and fake, especially because those last few videos, you saw a human standing on the other side of the wall. You see shadows running away, and not like demonic shadows, reflective shadows of people. And the doors, they're not shaking right. But yeah, you decide.